Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we are going to be continuing where we left off from last video, and we're actually going to be working on our first house over here. So I wanted to go ahead and start off by extending out this area just a little bit. I didn't want to do too much, and honestly, if we have time today too, I'm going to go ahead and work on like around the museum, because I had a really cool idea come to me, and yeah, I don't know, I just want to see what it turns out looking like. And over here, starting off, I just wanted to build some height around, so I went ahead and placed out some trees. And also, too, I was thinking about who I wanted to move over here, but I knew it actually didn't matter. But I was trying to find the house that I have here currently that best fits here, like aesthetically. And yeah, I'm building a little path over here to their house. I love this winding path idea. Super cool. I really like how it looks. A lot of these areas are going to be me just kind of placing down like flowers and bushes and fences around, just to fill in the area to make it have that forest like aesthetic, and also placing down these pathings. I really like these little like green like grass, and then like the other one has like yellow flowers on it, like that pathing. I think it looks really good personally, and this fencing, it goes so well with the theme I'm doing. It just looks awesome. And over here, like on the back side, I was having a hard time figuring out what I actually wanted to put back, like in the backyard. So I left it kind of plain, and I was just kind of messing around at first, placing out some fences. I didn't really like how this was looking either, but I did end up deciding to make kind of like a point, like I don't know, like around that tree. I think it looks really cool, and so I left it. And over here, I just added some more fencing, just I don't know, to kind of fill in the rest of the area. And over here, I actually had a cool idea. Using a party light arch, I don't know, to give it some light and also some height. I just think it looks really cool. And over here, I just started placing out some pathing, just because this will be a path going downhill eventually. So I just wanted to make that known so like people can actually see it. And these little grates are such a cool path. I don't really know what they are, but I really like them. And back over here, I put a bathtub. It's like a yuzu bathtub. They're super cool. I definitely recommend using these. It fits really well, and it matches my yellow flowers, which I really like. And in the back here, I did just decide to put down some trees and give it the extra height that I was actually really needing back here. And I don't know, I was really happy with how it turned out. And just to add some more like outdoor decoration, I did put a clothesline, and I pulled it out so you can see it, just so it's not like hiding behind the building. Next, I wanted to go ahead and move a house, and then also buy a incline. So I went ahead and chose the incline that I went with the first time, the natural ramp. I really like how it looks. And then next, I want to move a villager, and I don't know, I had a hard time deciding, but I did end up going with Zell. I like his house overall, and it'll be a good fit for right now. He definitely won't be remaining like in the forest. Eventually we'll move him out, but for right now, his house looks good. Now that we placed down his house, we're in the next day, and I wanted to actually pick this up and put down some more pathing, just because I did notice it, and I don't know, it was bothering me, so I went ahead and picked it up and put some pathing around it. I just think it'll help the look overall, and so I don't know, I just don't want it being plain over there. And next, I actually added these crates underneath of Zell's house. These look so cool, and they match his house so well. I really like it. I don't know, it just looks very natural. And in the front, I put a little lamp. I just think it's really cute. I also went ahead and placed down my incline going down, and I'm finishing up the path just over here to lay down. And now I'm actually going to work on the museum. I'm really excited for this. I wanted to go for like I don't really know what I want to go for. It was like kind of like a fossil like lab, or I don't know, like people, I don't know, discovering fossils or like studying fossils. I didn't know really what I wanted to call it at this point. But I was really excited to try it out, because I was thinking about this idea all day, and I wanted to see what I could actually come up with. So I got all kinds of different items, and yeah, I was ready to go to work. First off, I wanted to fill in this area with a lot of pathing just to cover it up, and also it could help me out too. I wanted to make a shape that wasn't like, I don't know, like I wanted it to look organic, so it didn't look like I just plopped down a square. And now I always feel in like the greenery around the trees, it just kind of helps my brain figure out where things are going. Same thing like with trees and stuff too, just so where I know where to cut off things. the biggest thing I'm learning about with the forest is the layer thing, like figuring out like where to place things at and making sure you place down a lot of trees, a lot of flowers, a lot of bushes, and making it look like it's fully covered. Because if not, I don't know, in my head it just sticks out like a sore thumb and I just hate it. So I want to make sure I'm doing that as best I can. And over here I did put down a cruiser bike. I really like the white bikes, like especially in the forest. It looks really cool. I don't know, like kind of rustic looking. I don't know, I like how it looks. And while we are taking the time to actually fill in all this empty space, I really hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I've been getting a lot of awesome feedback recently, and I do appreciate all of you guys' comments. It really does mean a lot to me, and I don't know, it motivates me to want to make more videos and continue doing this. So I just wanted to take time to say thank you. I almost wish we had like an editing thing to where like we can place down bushes and like, I don't know, just like a stylus like on a DS, like it has like, I don't know, like a little graph where you can just plot things down where you want to try it and see if you like it, and you can erase it, kind of like you're drawing it almost. I feel like that would be so much quicker and easier, and it will make people actually want to take the time to build things. And I don't know, I always think that, but of course it probably won't happen, but wishful thinking. And over here by the beach, I wanted to make sure I fill this in too, just this green area. I don't know if I personally will be doing the beaches. I may get back to them at some point, or I might even do like a build on them. But right now, I will leave them blank until I come up with something. And you guys let me know in the comments too. Do you have a non-upgraded museum? And do you have like any type of builds around it? Let me know. I'd definitely be curious to see what you guys have done. Just because I really like that concept. I did want to keep Harv on my island, but it would just be so hard because of where I had to change so many different colors of things. But yeah, I have seen people have Harv on their island, and I think that's really cool. Definitely unique, and kudos to them because it is hard not going to Harv's island and not recoloring your things and not having to time travel, because that's a pain in the butt. Alright, and this will be the last corner we need to fill in. I just like to, I don't know, mark things off with trees and stuff too. It fills it up to stuff for later on, and also it just makes it easier for me to kind of build around too. I feel like it gives you that kind of border to go around, so you don't like step over, and I don't know, I'm trying to save as much space as I possibly can. Now that all the greenery is done, it's actually time to get started on the build itself, the exciting part. Like I said, I kind of wanted to make a classroom or like a studying area for fossils. So I definitely wanted to try to create that as best I could. So I found all kinds of different items that I thought would work for that, and wanted to stick with like a kind of like a brownish theme. I don't know, I just thought it looked cool. So I ended up using these school desks. I actually got a few school desks and chairs, and this globe, I feel like it adds so much. It makes it look like, I don't know, just like a classroom. And I did get a microscope, just like if you're looking into a fossil. And then I placed a desk right in front of it and put a little fossil on top of it. I just thought that was really cute. I had so many ideas in a small area, so it was kind of difficult at first where I wanted to place things. Like this bug model cage, I knew for sure I wanted to use it. It just matched so good, and I don't know, I really like the bug cage model. And over there is my first fossil I decided to use, the ember. I really like how that looks. And over here, I decided to use my final school desk just to kind of fill in some more area. And honestly, I really like how it looks. And like I was saying before, I kind of wanted to make this like a study place. So I put like a school, like pen and paper down to act like you were studying. And here's another little ammonite fossil. I definitely wanted to incorporate a lot of fossils here because it is kind of like a museum. And over here, I did want to add like a humongous fossil, like the mammoth. The mammoth is like my favorite fossil in the game probably, and I wanted to incorporate that into the build. I just think it looks really cool, and it really emphasizes like kind of like people are studying here, they're digging up fossils and learning about them. So I was trying to figure out how I wanted to place this. I decided that looked kind of too like deformed, so I did end up taking that down. And I just made it like where they would match up together perfectly, just because, I don't know, I think it would look a lot better. And I also placed down that track model right there. It looks super cool. It kind of looks like a maple leaf. And a stack of books just to, I don't know, stick with that school theme. And here I am finally fixing the mammoth. I just didn't like how it looked, and I wanted to fix it. And right behind the mammoth, I just decided to fill it in, of course, with a lot of flowers, bushes, and a tree, just to help cover it up some. And I don't know, so it just doesn't look like a fossil is just standing up behind like nothing. And to finish things up, I ended up placing down another fossil right at the entrance, and a Rover's briefcase, and I did drop down a fossil. Now that I'm done, let's go ahead and do a walkthrough. And that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This is definitely my favorite build we've done so far. I had such a blast doing this. I was really glad to actually finally put it into the game because I've been thinking about it for a while. And if you guys like 4-on-1 content and you guys want to see some more, make sure you guys do subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And if you did like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and until next time.